enjoy having breakfast in bed. I like waking up to the smell of bacon. Sue me. And since I don't have a butler, I have to do it myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another installment of Good Ol Wrasslin, episode number 18. Boy, oh boy, do we got a lot to talk about today, because we've had a couple weeks worth of crazy news in terms of, WWE news in particular, because, oh my God, a lot of crazy shit's been happening. A lot of it bad. Let's emphasize bad, right?
Yeah.
Bad. And oh my God, let me also tell you, if in the Royal Rumble predictions, I swear to God, if this one thing happens, I am never watching this product ever again. I will never watch this company again. And you know what? I will go all elite if that is the case. Because this company can go fuck themselves if they think this would be the smart move. But you know what? We won't even go there yet. We're not gonna go there today. We're not going there yet. We're not going there yet. Because we still got a lot we got a lot to unpack here. That's all I'll say. We got a lot to unpack today. So, but before we begin, I'm going to let everybody go around the panel. I don't usually do this that much, but I will let everybody go around the panel. Let everybody tell them where they're at. We'll start with Shadowhunter. Where can they find you at?
You can probably find me in your mum's basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly where you can find them.
That's where you've been keeping me all these years.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah. He's learning off Chris.
He's a great teacher, you know?
That depends.
All right, good enough. Bone, what's up, man? Good to see you. Deshaun, where can I find you at?
You can find me on my YouTube channel, Deshaun Williams. My goal for this year, trying to hit 300 subscribers. If I do that, more likely go do a live stream and celebration live stream. Also, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and a Discord server. And you can also find me on TikTok and on the WWE, and AEW, and Impact, and Wing On. Well, besides not Wing On, but
Yeah, that sounds about right. But we got quite a bit to talk about today, so I'm not even going to talk about me yet. We'll do that. I'll do that at the end.
So thoughtful.
Oh, I know. I'm great, ain't I? All right. Let's get into the Royal Rumble predictions, because that's why everybody's here. Okay. Royal Rumble's this Saturday. It's one of the big four, guys. Big four. I gotta show this out. Big four pay-per-views. The Royal Rumble is on Saturday, not Sunday, because it's an exclusive live event. It should be pay-per-view still. It should be.
As an English person, I prefer Saturdays as pay-per-views.
I agree. But at the same time, it's called pay-per-view, and I'm going to keep calling them that. I refuse to call them exclusive live events, WWE. What the fuck is going on over there?
I do not know.
Oh my God, we got a lot of shit to unpack, and I know I'm gonna be angry at some of this. Okay, I'm gonna be angry at some of this. I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck are you thinking, you stupid idiots?" So let's just get some of, like, the stupidity out of the way. We get a Raw Women's Championship match at the Royal Rumble where Becky Lynch is gonna defend against Doudrop.
Yay, Doudrop.
Do any of us care?
No, I don't.
No.
No one cares. Do I care who wins? No, because we all know it's going to be Becky Lynch. Because, of course, it will be.
It always going to be Becky.
couldn't give it to Liv Morgan, you know, like we couldn't
Or
give
Bianca.
it to Bianca, we couldn't give it to Liv. No, instead we got to give it to fucking Becky Lynch. Woo! Like she literally had a year-long title reign, literally almost a year ago, and then the fact of the, you know what? I'm getting really pissed off. I'm already getting angry. I don't care what happens with that in this match. Becky Lynch is winning. Let's move on. All right, we got a mixed tag match too. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus The Miz and Maurice. I mean, I'm intrigued, not by much. You know, if this was 2016 Miz and Maurice, I'd be like, yo, this is fire. But this is like 2022 Miz, where he's no longer even a credible contender. Again, why do I care? Not really. I mean, I guess Edge and Beth are going to go over unless they're going to continue the feud, which I don't think they will.
I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go Edge and Beth. I mean, I didn't hate their match at day one, but it was just okay.
Yeah. I do not want Edge versus Miz at WrestleMania.
Oh god, if they actually go with that, dude, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like all the guys they have on that roster, and you're gonna go with freaking Miz. It's like, but if it was like 2016 Miz, I'd be like, yo, this would actually be kind of cool. But we're talking the like 2022 Miz, where he's literally I don't even consider him a credible, athlete anymore. Like he has to rebuild himself.
Yeah.
Like he's practically a freaking jobber.
He's just putting the young guys over at this point.
I think the Miz need to quit WWE and go to Hollywood. Why not?
Well, he should, because he's one of the best actors in Hollywood. Come on, he's a must-see actor. He was in some of the best movies ever made. The Marines 4, 5, and 6. Like.
What about 2 and 3?
I think he was in the third one. I don't think he was in the 2.
Teddy honestly was the second one, and John Cena was in the first one.
I know Cena was in the first one, but I thought Miz was in the rest, because who cares about them?
True. Now, all right, let's talk about the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, you want to hear the participants thus far? Oh, it's a real freaking doozy. We got Rhea Ripley.
Don't kill.
Nikki ASH. Dana Brooke.
Fuck you.
Carmella.
Who?
Queen Zelina.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Tamina.
No.
Shotzi.
Okay.
Natalia.
Hell no.
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naomi.
Okay.
Shayna Baszler.
I think this would help her the most out of any woman if she wins this.
God, I hope, but let's be honest, they're not going to go with that.
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair. Even though she's SmackDown Women's Champion.
She won't win.
Nikki Bella.
No.
Brie Bella.
No.
No.
Lita.
No.
No.
Michelle McCool.
No.
Don't kill.
Kelly.
No.
Well, okay.
Summer Rae.
No.
Why?
Bianca Belair.
Yay, I guess.
Liv Morgan.
Yay, I guess.
And of course, WWE superstar, Impact World Champion Mickie James.
Yay, even though she ain't gonna win.
The Forbidden Door has been opened. No, the Forbidden Door has been opened. Guys, we need to stop with this, okay? AEW's not going to show up, guys. Let's be honest. They did. They just get buried to freaking Omos.
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to win this? Ronda Rousey. That's probably my choice.
I'm Neil Morgan or Betty to win. Or Bianca.
Oh, God, I hope Bayley comes back. If she comes back and at least eliminates Charlotte, I'll be okay with it. Just please, God. Please. Oh my God! Please give me something with this show, please.
If Sasha Banks didn't get injured, I would have said her, but she hurt her foot, so I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with Bianca.
Bianca would make sense, but at the same time, I don't think they're gonna go with her. I think they're gonna do. It's gonna be a swerve.
It's WWE. They'll probably go for her.
If Charlotte win the Royal Rumble, I dare you. I started watching. I'll go be watching AEW forever.
Oh, trust me, I'll watch AEW permanently, and this will turn into an AEW channel if, God forbid, there's one match that they're going to fuck up, which I think they're going to. And if they do, I am never watching this. Oh, I'll talk when we get to that. But I think from a realistic standpoint, I want Naomi to win. But if we're looking at it from the WWE standpoint, they're from what I'm hearing, they're going to bring back Ronda Rousey.
Oh my God.
I think she just had a kid or something, or like pregnant.
She was, and now she's back.
You know, also one of her fingers almost got cut off. So, do you really want her to come back?
No,
Not really.
she don't even know if she's contracted to WWE at the moment.
Well, apparently she might be. But that, with all that aside, of course, we also have the men's Royal Rumble.
Woo!
Now, let me tell you the names in this one. Oh my God, this is star-studded, guys. We have Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, Rey Mysterio,
Not gonna win.
Dominic Mysterio,
No.
Show ain't gonna win.
Austin Theory,
Hell no.
I think he'll have a good showing, but I don't think he's gonna win.
Sheamus,
Not no.
Damian Priest,
Could be a good choice.
AJ Styles,
Depends.
Big E,
Won't like any, but no.
Happy Corbin,
No.
Madcap Moss,
No.
Sami Zayn,
No.
Kofi Kingston,
No.
Kevin Owens,
No.
and of course, WWE superstar Johnny Knoxville. Basically, like WWE's trash. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna talk about why I might not be watching this anymore. So out of all the names that are available thus far, none of these guys are more than likely gonna win.
Out of all those names, even if you added anyone else, I'm going with AJ Styles.
I
I'm going
want
with
Styles to win.
I'm going with a surprise entrant. CM Punk going to win a Royal Woman Challenge. Woman reign for the Universal Champion at WrestleMania, and CM Punk will take the Universal Championship to AEW. We gonna start AEW plus the WWE war.
Please tell me you're joking. CM Punk will
Guys.
never return.
Forbidden Door. I think this guy's gonna win. I think Chris Jericho is gonna come back,
Jericho.
and he's going to win and face Brock Lesnar for the WWE
No.
Championship.
Whilst Chris Jericho is in my top 5 wrestlers of all time, he will not win the Royal Rumble. He's not going to go back to WWE until he gets inducted in the Hall of Fame. Or he retires and he just makes a one-off appearance.
You know
Now-
what?
Now, but Forbidden Door. Let's think about this. John Moxley comes back,
No.
and
Yeah.
it sets up a triple threat Shield rematch between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and John Moxley. No, it's not even John Moxley. It's gonna be Dean Ambrose.
No.
All right. How about this? How about Cody Rhodes comes back
No.
as Stardust?
Oh my God.
No. He would never do that.
Come on.
He hated that character.
All right. How about this? How about? No, I can't think of anybody else.
There's only one person I could see that could enter. And it's MJF.
You know, if MGF came out, everyone would be like, "What the fuck?" But it's never gonna happen, guys. Listen, Oh, we got HCK Wrestling. What's going on? Good to see you.
I mean, there might be a bidding war for him in 2024 because of his contract. WWE really want him.
HCK says she's thinking of Chris Jericho.
I don't really see anyone from AEW besides from maybe MJF appearing.
I could also see Moose coming in because again, I think if they're gonna, but
I don't think they're gonna go down the route of hiring someone who hasn't, bringing someone in who hasn't been at WWE before.
Yeah,
I think if they're going for anyone at TNA, they'd probably go for Gallows and Anderson or something.
That's possible.
Or maybe like Christian Cage or something like that.
You know what? I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar.
I think we know one of your predictions.
I got two people winning the Royal Rumble: Bobby Lashley or Big E.
Okay, so I've gone Styles, you've gone Lesnar, and you've gone Lashley or Big E.
Yeah.
I think there's a theme with yours two picks, and then it's just I've gone with an absolute wild one.
And then Jason Lee's like, if WWE's running by 2024, I mean, we won't know. Jason's like, I'd rather watch 20 bums fighting behind a Walmart in a dumpster match.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the only match that I'm excited for. There was two I was excited for, but there was one match that makes me at least more excited, and I'm going to explain why. And that is because they're going to fuck it up. They're going to fuck one of these matches up with a finish that would make no sense. But we'll get to that when we get to that. And that is Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley.
Oh, my God.
A dream match. I want this to be a Haas match. I want fucking Bobby Lashley to be spearing Brock Lesnar all over the place. And I want fucking going through tables. I want fucking Brock Lesnar to start German suplexes, F5, shooting star presses, Kimura locks, hurt locks, dominators, freaking running into the post. Like, I want this entire ring to be fucking demolished. I want this match to be destruction personified. I want this match to be awesome. But we're not really going to get realistically. I think we're going to get basically Lashley and Lesnar fucking, beating the shit.
It's going to be like Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar.
Exactly. I want something like that. I want at least a 10, 15-minute match between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley.
Whilst I'd love Lashley to win, from what I'm hearing, I'm going to have to go Lesnar.
God, I want Lashley to win so that way the next match we're going to be talking about, the ending doesn't happen. But from a realistic standpoint, for me personally, I want Lesnar to lose because I think Lashley was a great champion last year, and I would rather have Lashley go over rather than having the Universal Champion, over 500 and longest reigning Universal Champion, mind you, lose at a Royal Rumble. Like, that would make no sense, especially Waluigi, freaking Waluigi. Are you kidding? No. All right, oh God, fuck. Okay, let's, forget everything else. Let's talk about freaking Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. I swear to God, I am telling everybody right now, and you will hold me, and I want you all to hold me to my word. If Roman Reigns loses the Universal Championship on Sunday, forget WrestleMania, forget everything leading up to WrestleMania, I refuse to watch it. There is no fucking no way that Roman Reigns is dropping this belt.
This is how I see it going down. I see Roman absolutely demolishing Seth, and then the ref's going to get knocked over because Reigns is going to try and do so at Seth, and then the ref's going to get knocked over from Seth's malarkeys, and then you're going to see a man who looks like a farmer by the name of Brock Lesnar come into the ring and F5 him, and then you're going to see him drag Seth Rollins' carcass over the draped body of Roman Reigns. He picks up the referee, and then the referee goes 1, 2, 3. And Roman Reigns' championship.
If that shit happens.
Roman Reigns is done for until WrestleMania when he beats Lesnar for the WWE Championship.
But how does that make any sense, though? Why would you sacrifice an over 508-day reign just so that way you can put another title on him.
And I think it'll be Rollins versus Styles for the WWE Championship at Mania.
That sounds great, but at the same time, why are we sacrificing a Universal Championship run to literally just put that makes no sense. It's like I hate
it. Doesn't make sense. You are right, but that is what's going to happen.
I don't want it to happen,
but it's going to.
If I had a choice, and if I was booking this, Roman goes over Seth, because let's be honest, if Roman Reigns can be in this short span of time, Rey Mysterio, Edge, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and the Demon King, there is no way that Roman Reigns is going to lose to Waluigi, either or shenanigans. Because they booked Roman Reigns to be so dominant. There is no way for Seth Rollins to beat him.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I've been really enjoying Seth Rollins' character work recently.
I mean, I have been too, but he has not been built up to beat Roman, though.
I don't really want to see Seth Rollins beat Roman Reigns, but
it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. We're going to have Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
For the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns winning. The WWE Championship going to SmackDown, and the Universal Championship going to Raw.
The thing is, there's so many other people that could have chose. Seth is one of the better options here.
It is
because they could have chose fucking Austin Theory to do this.
Oh my god! If they did that, yeah, no, fuck that. Exactly. I would never. That would be where I swear it off for good.
Seth is one of the safer options here.
It is a safe option, but at the same time, why would you have Roman drop the title at the Royal Rumble when it's WrestleMania?
The only four that are the safest options are Seth, Brock, Big E, and Bobby, and they chose one. And yeah, it don't make sense for them to stop this historic title reign and a Hall of Fame defining title reign as well. But it is what it is. You're not going to do anything about it. Vince makes his mind, and he'll probably change it in 5 minutes because he's got dementia.
Yeah, because Vince is like, we gotta have, Seth win, but we gotta make Roman look strong. Yeah. God, God, no, please. I really don't want this to happen. I like Roman Reigns now. Please. I'm
going to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised that by the time 2023 comes around, Roman Reigns will be a face.
Oh my God, no. God, if he's no, please. We just got Roman Reigns as a heel. Please. Give us 2 more years, please. Give us 2 more years with heel Roman Reigns, and then you can do whatever you want with him. Please.
I am sorry, but Roman Reigns cannot work at a face anymore. Not with the Tribal Chief character. Not at all.
You never know.
Oh my God, dude, if that ever happens, I'm gonna cry. I'm not even kidding. I will cry.
Right now, you're thinking of this as AEW booking. This is WWE. They will do anything.
No, I know they will. It's just, dude, if that happens, I'm literally going to go through a phase where I'm going to be in denial and I'm going to pretend that Roman Reigns is still the champion, even though I know he's not. And then I'm going to get 2K22 and in GM mode, I'm going to make Roman Reigns my champion and he's going to be champion forever.
That's if you draft him.
Oh, I will draft him.
We'll see about that.
So those are predictions. I predict that if whatever happens on Saturday, I'm never watching this company again. Because they're
if Roman wins, then they're going to have a champion versus champion match at Mania.
I don't want to do that.
Which is what they should be doing, because have both titles on the line, have Roman unify them. Because let's be honest, you don't need 2 world titles. You really don't.
And the brand split.
Exactly, because the brand split means diddly dick. Yeah. Now it means diddly dick.
Diddly squat.
No, I call it diddly dick because we got 2 Ds. ACK is thanks. If I remember, we had a Stone Cold podcast with Y2J earlier this year. Yes, we did. Jason's I got Virgil coming out of retirement.
No, I think
That'll
there
be
will be 3 people coming out of retirement, but Virgil is not one of them.
That'll be a shock, man.
It would, but I don't watch Virgil in my time, so.
True. All right, let's talk WWE 2K22. We're done with the Royal Rumble. We need something at least a little more positive to talk about. Yeah. So the game has finally officially been announced, even though there have been some leaks beforehand.
Yeah.
So we at least know the game modes. We know the release date. No new gameplay though. No real roster reveal. We're definitely going to get more of a roster reveal in February.
Yeah. I mean, we did get to see earlier today Bobby Lashley's rating.
What was his rating again? Because I just
91.
91.
It should be like a 94, but whatever.
I think that's going to be the highest rating in the game, which is going to belong to the man that Austin has got all over his wall.
Oh yeah, I'm building a shrine to Roman Reigns as we speak.
I thought the Ted Womack would be like a 97.
Nah,
they're gonna make Roman Reigns a freaking 100. Like,
nah. I think Lesnar's going to be a 93.
Oh god.
Reigns 94.
yeah,
Reigns will be the highest. I think
Reigns will be highest. There's no way they're not going that route.
I think Cena's going to be an 86.
Yeah. But speaking of, dude, the visuals of the game, oh my god, they look great. I don't know if that's just only for PS5 or if it's gonna be for both.
It's for all of them. They haven't adapted the game for PS5 and PS4. They've done it for both, so they're both gonna look the same. Both platforms. So PS4 will look like that as well.
I mean, you know what? I gotta give 2K this. You can tell there's been a lot of effort put into this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I hope it's good. If it's bad, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
if it's good, you've got months of content.
Oh, exactly. Like, and see, this is where I stand with 2K at the moment. If this game is successful, then 2K needs to start going with the every couple years
every other year, because we've seen how it affects other gaming companies as well, like Activision with their Call of Duty games.
And everyone complains like, well, it's the same game except you get this, that, the other. Like, I want this game. I want these games to come out every other year. You don't. I know. I get why they release it every year because of roster and stuff. But
I mean, they could just do DLC updates for it.
Like, that's what I would say is like either release like a small game in between or just do live updates.
Yeah, like WWE Battlegrounds and stuff. Just do like that every week, like in between.
Exactly.
Something small scale, nothing too big.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe like a story mode game, like a lot more in depth.
Yeah. Let's see here. The release date officially is March 11th or the 8th if you're getting deluxe, which personally, I'm not going to get the deluxe edition because it's literally $100. It's
Jesus.
Wait a minute, it $100?
Yeah, for the deluxe
That's
edition.
like 70 quid.
I ain't getting that.
Yeah, it's like 70 quid for me, so.
However, there's actually a bunch of additions for the game. You have, of course, the PS4 version, and also for Xbox One. You got Xbox Series X and PS5. That's 2. Then you have the cross-gen bundle. That's 3. You have the deluxe edition. That's 4. And then you have the NWO edition, which is 5.
Yeah.
I mean, in the edition?
You've also got the Undertaker pack in there as well.
Yeah, but that comes with like all the pre-orders, I think.
Yeah.
It's like I recommend waiting until the game reviews are out.
Yeah.
Get it? Like, I still think you should maybe pre-order if you're really excited for it. But do we really trust 2K enough for us to be like, oh, this game is going to be a masterpiece?
I don't think it'll be a masterpiece. I think it'll be a good step in the right direction.
Yeah, and that's what I think too. Because from all the stuff, like you can at least tell they're at least listening this time. They're like, okay, because they at least acknowledge that. Look, 2K20 was a failure as both a critical failure and also a financial failure. So they kind of have to look at it now and be like, okay, what is going to bring the fans back? And they're like, okay, first things first, cover. I actually got to say the cover. I really like it. It's not the red background with one person. It's very colorful, eye-popping.
Yeah, it's my favorite one at the moment.
Yeah, it's really nice. Rey Mysterio is going to be in the showcase. I hope we get the SmackDown Fist Arena.
Yeah.
Which I think we're going to get because from what I've been hearing, because we're already getting WrestleMania 21, the Raw 05 Arena. We're going to get
2010 Hell in a Cell.
2010 Hell in a Cell.
No, wait, 2010 Royal Rumble where he faced Undertaker for the world title.
Which that match was great.
Yeah.
I think 2006 Royal Rumble is going to be in there as well.
And 2018 Royal Rumble, I think.
Which that'll be interesting because, are we going to play the entire Royal Rumble or are we going to play at the end?
I think we'll play as soon as he comes out, like number 27.
No, I mean the 2006 one.
Oh, 2006. The entire one? I think there'll be cutscenes through it, like.
Yeah,
because somebody in that Warrior Woman match.
That's going to be the hardest showcase level ever. Do the entire Royal Rumble on the hardest difficulty.
Oh, dude, that'd be crazy.
Well, that man was in the 2006 Royal Rumble. I forgot.
What was that?
The Chris somebody.
Chris Benoit.
Yeah. Well, he in the 2006 Royal Rumble.
Who's that guy? I don't know who he is.
I don't think they'll be included in that one, Chief.
Okay.
No, they're not going to.
Okay, good.
We'll probably see a cutscene at the end with like him eliminating Randy.
Oh, okay. I know that the triple threat match at WrestleMania with Hell, Ray White, and Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to add that in.
Yeah, that was a great match.
Yeah, and with this game, I hope they add in a bunch of his WCW matches. Not all of them, but some.
I think they'll just add the very important ones. I don't think they're going to spend too much time on that.
Right. Well, I'm not expecting them to. I'm just saying, at least have a few of them in there, and also have a couple of ECW ones too, if they can. And the new My Rise, which is the career mode. I like that. They're separating the female and male careers instead of it being lumped into one.
Yeah.
And from what I'm hearing, it's gonna be you basically have to choose what you want to do, which I hope it makes everyone's my career is different. My faction will just basically be my team.
Yeah.
So it's it's for people who are into that. I'm not particularly into it, so it's meh. And of course the GM mode, which I have my skepticism about, but from what I've been hearing about it, I've heard that it's going to be multiplayer. I hope, at least also online too. You're actually taking control of 4 brands instead of 2, which great. The only issue I have with it is the 3-match limit, which I'm not a fan of that. But other than that, I mean, from what I've been seeing of the game and what I've been hearing about it, I have hope that it's good.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's going to be the best wrestling game ever, which I don't think it will be.
Yeah.
But
I've also redone some of the game physics, the steel chair and kendo stick will now break.
Oh yeah, that, and also from what I heard, there's gonna be weapon movement, you can place wherever you want instead. Because even in 2020, it's you can't actually do that. They limit you where you can put it.
Yeah, no more restrictions for that, which will be good.
And I also like that. From what I've been hearing, there's gonna be cross-platform
community creations. Yeah, really looking forward to that as well.
and they're gonna be doing custom renders. So I mean, we're gonna have custom renders. Does that? And are we gonna have Primo? Are we gonna have Vladimir Kozlov? I mean,
No.
I mean that's just a great one reference. You know, like
Primo, yes. Vladimir Kozlov, no.
the only thing that I'm concerned with though about this game is the roster. That's probably why they need to do a huge roster reveal and just say flat out, here's what's going to be in the game. Who's not?
I think they'll be doing it like early to mid-February.
That's what I'm thinking. I think they're doing like just a couple at a time, at least for ones that we already know are going to be in the game, and then they're going to do like a massive reveal where it's like, okay, here are the confirmed ones. Because I'm interested to see where all the release stars are going. Because I would say like the wrestlers that left at least before, because technically this game has been worked on since a couple years, since like 2021. So I would think the wrestlers that were at least already in the game, they're going to be in it.
I don't think Bray Wyatt will be in it.
Well, I don't think Bray Wyatt himself's going to be in it. I think the Fiend might be in it because you don't necessarily need Bray for the Fiend.
I don't think Braun Strowman will be in it. I don't think Samoa Joe will be in it. I don't think a lot of people will be in it. I think it'll be a very shaved.
Was confirmed.
Yeah.
Because I guess he might have done his mocap before he was even released. So.
You never know.
That's right. You never know. But from what I've been seeing of the trailers, Joe's still in it. So.
I mean, the real question is, does it hit different?
It's one of those things where I really hope it does, because from what I heard, they basically did over everything. Like they made new controls, new graphics, game. It's like you could tell they really tried with this one. They overhauled everything. So if it's bad, I'm gonna feel really bad for them, because I'll at least say this: I'm not gonna give it an F just out of the principle of at least they tried.
Yeah.
Now, does that mean I'm going to be overly positive with the game? No. I'm going to be very fair to this game, and I'm going to be harsh because they had 2 years to work on it. If you can't get at least a decent game out in 2 years' time, then it's time to get somebody else for your license.
Yeah.
But I do think it's going to do well financially because of the GM mode. I think it'll probably do critically better than 2K. I know it's going to be better than 20.
Yeah, we all do.
I at least know that. Am I going to go as far as say it's going to be one of? Yeah, I think, and this is just me, I think it's possible for this to be easily best of the franchise.
It could be.
But it has to prove itself before it can do so.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right, we're done with 2K22. Let's get to the Ali situation. So, the basic, I guess, backstory for this, for people who don't know, Ali and Vince McMahon had a heated argument, from what I understand, and Ali basically wants his release, and Ali said flat out, hey, I want my release. The guy was like, no, or Vince said no, and, of course, that led to some ridiculousness.
Yeah, I think that WWE show we need him. They're not doing that the way him anyway.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like if you're not doing anything with anybody, Yeah, I agree. I feel like at this point they should just release. I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to say release. No, they should release Ali. If Ali wants his release, then they should release him.
Yeah.
It's like there's no reason for them to be like, oh well, we won't do anything with you because, quite frankly, because that to me is that's scummy.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you going to keep them there if they're doing nothing?
True.
And I feel bad for Ali because I if Ali did not get hurt in 2019, he would have won the WWE title.
True.
So it's like you feel bad for him because they're trying to do stuff with Ali, but they have yet to do anything with him. Like let's think about this. Ali, was going to be the hacker. That didn't really go through, and then he was the leader of Retribution for a time, and that didn't work out.
No.
Like, it's just Ali never. I think it's just a case of bad luck with Ali.
Yeah.
I think Ali should have been a multiple-time world. Like, even if he should have held more title. Like, I don't even think Ali's even won a title.
Do we count the? Well, yeah. I don't think he never won a title.
And Ali should have been either like at least a multiple-time like US, IC, give him a couple tag team titles, even a cruiserweight title, and then maybe give him a world title like here and there. It's like Ali should have done so much more.
I thought he should have won that Money in the Bank match in 2019.
Yeah, he was going to win Money in the Bank too, but they didn't give that to him either. So it's like
he gave it to the Brock Lesnar.
It's like no matter what they do with Ali, it's like they can't either book him right or the problem is it's always like he always gets fucked over and there's never a right time for him.
Yeah.
I want Ali to go somewhere where he's actually going to be appreciated, somewhere where he's actually going to do something.
I think he should go to Impact. I think he fit with Impact. They were the It's division.
Yeah, I think maybe, Impact, the thing is, I'm not going to say AEW because, let's be honest, AEW can't take everybody.
Well, I don't think he fit with AEW, to be honest.
No, and honestly, he shouldn't because that AEW, and this is my biggest nitpick with AEW, you can't do anything with everybody. Like, they have so much talent there that it's actually kind of bloated. Like, their main event seems already stacked. Ali is not going to be anywhere near the main event picture if he does. I'm not saying that would ever, I'm not saying he wouldn't be successful there, but Ali, I fear, he's going to get lost in the shuffle very quick, especially when you look at all the main event guys over there that they're going to push.
Yeah.
Like, Impact would probably be the best place for him, although I do think, would he be like a bad choice for AEW? No. Like, I think he has great talent. I think he would fit, but I don't want him lost in the shuffle. I want him someplace where he can shine, and make himself a bigger star. Hell, even he could even go to Japan if he wanted to.
Yeah, true.
Like, I think Ali could fit in Japan as well. And it's just, I want him to make himself a bigger star. And I think if Ali can become a bigger star, then I think his career would be set.
Mm-hmm.
It just, he has to find the right character work. He just, everything.
Yeah.
Everything just has to fit. I just want Ali to be. And, of course, there's like the hashtag Free Ali and fucking WWE on Fox started blocking people. So Ali blocked WWE on Fox on Twitter. Which shows that Ali does not give a shit anymore. Like I think Ali's trying to get fired.
I don't blame him.
Either. I don't blame him either.
Because what WWE been doing lately, releasing people for no reason. So I don't blame him at all.
Yeah, I just really think the last thing I want to say about it is, at the end of the day, if you're not going to do anything with anybody, don't keep them around. Because at the end of the day, you're just wasting money and time that clearly the WWE has because, if they're going to keep him around willy-nilly, even though he literally said, hey, I don't want to be here anymore, I just don't really understand that. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
At least to me, it is. All right. Now, last thing for tonight, and that is Gunther and the failure of NXT 2.0.
Oh God. Ah.
Yeah, for people who don't know, there was this wrestler Walter, and he's great, and they changed his name to Gunther.
And you don't mind to say that, right?
No, wait, what?
What the name of Gunther not will.
Oh, I know. Now, I
Ah.
hope that's not the case. I really hope that it's just circumstance and they just were like, oh, that this is going to be his name now. But, oh, man, dude, that was bad. It's not like, okay, you bring somebody – it's not like you're a homegrown talent and it's like you're changing names, just to get over. But, like, Walter had his name for so long. Now you're going to change it to Gunther. Like, what the fuck were they thinking on this one?
That might be the worst name change in WWE history.
Like, if you thought Seth freaking Rollins was bad, where they put the freaking in the middle of his name, no, Gunther is worse.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why you say his name.
Like, Shorty G wasn't as bad as Gunther.
True.
This was bad. And I'm genuinely shocked and appalled at the state of NXT. And this was even before, the Gunther stuff. Like, this is bad. Right?
They just need to cancel NXT.
No, I think they're going to, because Vince McMahon apparently is not happy with NXT 2.0.
Just bring everybody to the main roster. Just bring everybody.
It's like, and even going off that, Vince McMahon's like, oh, I don't understand why people don't like NXT 2.0. Maybe because you made NXT into a fucking joke.
Yes, rainbow colors.
Like, the rainbow colors was the start of it. You got rid of all of the NXT, basically their talent, their roster. You got rid of their trainers, coaches. Triple H isn't even heading it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely shocked. Like, how it got this bad is genuinely shocking to me.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly, and the first thing I will say this, I'm not blaming Triple H for this.
No.
Because this is not, Triple H has nothing to do with it.
True.
Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard are to blame. And I hope they're happy with themselves.
I just hope that Triple H take over WWE one day from Vince McMahon. One day.
You know what? Better yet, I want Triple H to start his own wrestling company.
Yes.
Like, I would watch that, because Triple H at least understands what we want.
True.
NXT, the original NXT was something special. Yes, it started it out as a game show. That sucked. Yes, it started out as developmental, which it technically still is. But NXT was, over time, became the third brand. And everyone preferred it over the main roster. Why? Because you had interesting characters, great wrestling, just a great feel. It had that gritty feel, more mature, great storylines, great wrestlers. You had great roster. You had Undisputed. 2018 is NXT's best year. You had Undisputed Era. You had Ciampa Gargano, Aleister Black, Velveteen Dream when he was still relevant, when he was still good. You had EC3, even though he really didn't do anything. Ricochet.
Yeah.
It's like you had so much talent there. It's like they could have been made bigger stars. And granted, yes, I am not going to say that Triple H. Granted, yes, they don't succeed on the main roster. And this is something that I will blame Triple H a little bit for, is that he did not prepare them for the main roster.
Yeah.
which I will say that. I will say that Triple H did kind of suck at that. But at the end of the day, it wasn't Triple H's fault. Triple H, if he prepared them better for the main roster, I think they might have done better, but that wouldn't have been saying much. But then again, even if he did, there was no guarantee for them to even be successful.
True.
Now, then, but also even before, 2018, you had like Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, the Vaudevillains when they were great. Tyler Breeze before he became irrelevant on the main roster. Neville, Bo Dallas. You had, Seth Rollins, back, developmental, 2014.
Big E.
You had the Ascension.
The Wyatt family.
The Wyatt, too. NXT introduced us to so much. And there were so many great matches, like Zayn Cesaro, Zayn Neville, Zayn Owens, Balor Joe. You had freaking Revival, American Alpha, DIY Revival, Ciampa Gargano. It's like you had Andrade Gargano. You had, all these great matches. And it brought back War Games. They brought the North American Championship, in NXT. Great design. They even brought the Cruiserweights in 2019. It's like, it was so, even in 2019 when they even went to USA, I didn't think the USA stuff was bad. But NXT felt better when it was a 1-hour show.
True.
That was the death nail for NXT was when they went to USA. After that, they were screwed.
Yeah. It's not even a network fault. It's Vince McMahon and fault.
And that's what it was, is that NXT was... I'm not going to say... the Wednesday Night Wars, at the end of the day, they're not that big a deal.
It should have never happened, to be honest.
No, and it shouldn't have. The fact, okay, if you want to bring NXT to, a big network, that's fine. I can understand that, but don't run it out. Technically, to be fair, AEW shouldn't have ran on Wednesdays. I think it should have maybe ran on, a Tuesday or, a Thursday. Or if NXT needed to go to a network, have that be on Tuesday. Have Triple H say, look, we're going to run it on Tuesday so that AEW doesn't run against us, and then we'll put good ratings out. That's literally all that had to happen. But instead, they forced him to run on Wednesdays alongside AEW, and look what happened. Again, the Wednesday Night Wars, I don't consider it a big deal, but apparently to Vince McMahon, it was a big deal because literally, 2020, when all that shit was going on, that was probably where Vince was like, all right, fuck it. Fuck you. We're done. We're just going to change it to our image. Now, to be fair with NXT 2.0, not all of it is bad.
True.
Not all of it. I like Braun Breaker. I think Braun Breaker reminds me of the Steiners, which I like their line of work.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like Braun Breaker. I think Carmelo Hayes.
Yes, I like him.
I like Carmelo Hayes. I think he's interesting. He's good in the ring. He just unified the Cruiserweight Championship with the North American title, which was stupid. But again, not a big deal. It technically is a big deal because it's like the Cruiserweights are finally doing something, and it's like they got rid of it.
And I don't know why 205 Live didn't want it. It don't got no Cruiserweight.
Wait, is 205 Live still going on?
Yes.
With what title?
I don't know.
Is the North American title a Cruiserweight title now? If it is, dude,
Sure,
Grayson Waller is another one that I like.
Yeah.
But it's just NXT 2.0, it's just, and it's no longer that gritty. It no longer has that gritty feel. It's just so cartoonish and so exaggerated. It's so bad. It reminds me of the main roster, which is probably the biggest problem I have with it. This is literally what killed the main roster, or at least with SmackDown and Raw. Is presentation wise, it sucks. I hate its presentation. I hate that they're using Braun Breaker, even though I like him, to basically say, oh, fuck the original NXT, where like he's breaking like the big gold X, and they're just they might as well literally just change the NXT title to like the multicolored championship.
The multicolored championship.
Which it probably will happen since Vince McMahon is still hell bent on getting rid of all like the black and gold, NXT. So, it's just at the end of the day, it's heartbreaking. It's like why it's like, and all this because Vince McMahon is being petty.
True.
And look, all this when Triple H is not even there.
Yeah.
Like, Triple H is literally going to come back and literally see none of his rosters there. Literally, his entire brand's been freaking changed. And all of his coaches and staff are gone. Like, it's like, I won't be surprised if literally the next batch releases Triple H is a part of it. Which probably will.
We have come to terms that we need Triple H.
And freaking Terror Rising's all elite.
Yeah.
John Paul Levesque is going to be all elite.
So they should release Nick Khan.
Dude, Nick Khan is what's killing that company.
True.
Like, why are like all these freaking releases? That's on Nick Khan.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other Khan's making money over fist. Nick Khan's gonna lose that company money.
Yeah.
It's like, I am genuinely fucking surprised and shocked at how bad management is over there. The creative decisions, Gunther, freaking NXT 2.0, the fucking, desecration of stars on the main roster. It's like, granted, we're used to this song and dance by now with talent coming up from NXT and fucking everybody just failing on the main roster embarrassingly when they should be succeeding. But at the end of the day, I'm done standing by. I'm done standing here letting it happen.
Yeah.
And you know what? I do this very rarely, but I'm going to give a shout out to a bigger YouTuber, JD from New York, 206. I got the last numbers wrong. I apologize. He called it. He called it. He was the only one that was outspoken about it. I mean, did other people maybe know? Sure. But he was the only one that actually said shit about NXT 2.0. Most people didn't listen.
Yeah.
And some of them just didn't call it out.
And also, a lot of people say that WWE going on sale. Yeah, I think that's bullshit. To be fair.
I don't think it's on sale. I honestly don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. But JD, dude, you're probably not going to watch this, but hey, shout out to you, my man. Granted, we might not always agree, but I actually like JD. I think he has a great personality to him. He's he's very brash, very outspoken, but he backs it up. He can back it up, man. He's got great personality. Really like him. Definitely check out Off the Script. It's really good. Really good podcast. Really good. Just listen. So shout out to JD. I don't usually do that, but shout out to him, man. Like he called this shit. And I'm actually gonna say this before we go. JD, I don't think is a stand for AEW. I don't think he's definitely not a brown noser for AEW because he also criticizes them when even AEW fucks up. So he's being fair and unbiased. So I just wanted to come to defense of him. I know it probably doesn't really mean anything, but I think he's a cool guy, man.
Yeah.
But with that being said, though, guys, we are about an hour in. I want to thank everybody for coming in the chat. I want to thank HTK Wrestling, Jason Lee Tucker's statement, Bone, LBD. We're going to go around the panel. Subscribe to Shadow Hunter. He had a drop earlier on. We're going to go around the panel. Deshaun, where can they find you at?
You can find me on my channel, Deshaun Williams. I don't know when I'm gonna make a video because I going back to school tomorrow because the last 4 days I was sick. I didn't have COVID or anything like that. I just was feeling sick. But I try to get to 300 subscribers. If I do that, I'm more likely doing live stream, early party, whatever y'all want me to do. I don't really care. But you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and the Discord server, and TikTok. So yeah.
All right, very, very good. Yeah, I got my own channel. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do so. Subscribe to everybody else. I did enjoy. Yeah, I had fun with the show. And I'm not joking. I definitely will not be watching any more WWE's content if Roman loses. And that's not because, and I should maybe explain why. I should maybe emphasize my points is it's not about him losing because I don't have a problem with it. It's more the where and when and who. And to me, it will not be the right time to do it because I have no one bigger than him. But with that being said, just follow the Cast Central Twitter. They do a bunch of stuff over there. Just follow everybody, subscribe to everybody, and just check us out tomorrow on us and your friends talk pop culture. We're gonna talk. It's just we shoot the shit stream. Jerry, Jonathan, me, Angry Care Bears. It's gonna be a hell of a time. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. This is the Oscillator signing out. Later, guys.